All right, well, thank you everybody for joining us today. For any of you I have not met, I'm Sean Hayes. I'm the Executive Director with the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. We do orientation on a bi-monthly basis. This is the first one that we've done online, so thank you guys for joining us for that. We're glad that you're still interested in membership, still want to learn all about what we have to offer. So I'm gonna go through here today with a bit of a presentation, just give you guys a quick overview on membership. I'm gonna mute everybody shortly. If you have any questions, I just encourage you to enter them into the chat. You can either send them to me or you can send them to everyone, whatever works best for you, but feel free to ask as we go through here. I gotta remember how to mute everybody. Okay, mute all. All right, can everybody still hear me? Just give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Let's go to screen share then. So first of all, I want to say thank you to our sponsors for this event. Vibe Credit Union, of course, Noak is joining us here today. Essence on Main, they usually provide the pastries when we do this in person, whatever goodies we have in the morning. Obviously, we're unable to do that today. And of course, IGD Solutions, we've got Anthony joining us today as well. So thank you to each of them for supporting orientation this year. So first thing, the Chamber's mission is to cultivate business opportunities and relationships for our members in the Clarkston area. It's important to remember that. And as I go through this, keep in mind too, obviously, we do a lot of public events throughout the year. We do a lot of networking events. Some of these dates and some of these events that I'm telling you about could change throughout the year because our top priority is keeping the safety of our members in mind, our members and the community. So we're very much working around that and trying to coordinate and reschedule our events as best as we can during this time. So first thing, if you want to meet the Chamber staff, of course, I already introduced myself. Let me see if I can jump over. I'll go with Gina here first, and she can give us a little introduction.
Hello,
Gina?
everyone. I'm Gina. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm waving to you all. I am the Marketing and Communications Coordinator with the Chamber. I've been here about a year and a half. I was an intern a couple summers ago. I'm also in charge of our ambassadors. We have 14. So if you are interested in joining, they can definitely help you out and tell you how great the Chamber is. Yeah, that's about it, I think.
All right, thank you, Gina. And now I'm going to jump over to Kendall.
Okay, I'm unmuted, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kendall. I'm our Membership Development Specialist, and I'm also in charge of our Young Professional Network group. We regularly meet once a month. Obviously, we're unable to at the current time, but I handle all of that. And then, obviously, all of our membership stuff. Gina and I work closely with all of our events and community outreach. And that's about my spiel.
All right, thank you both. So if we move forward here, you can see our board of directors there. So our 2020 Chamber President is Carrie Wheeler. She's with McLaren Clarkston. Our immediate past president is Emily Ford with Morgan Mills Owen Ford Realtors. Our president-elect for 2021 is Steve Doyle with Focal Point Coaching and Training. Treasurer is Jennifer Barrett with Comerica Bank. And our secretary is Angie Wathen with Lowry's Landscape. All right, you can see the rest of our board there. And then, of course, our ambassadors as well. So we run a small team, just 3 of us on staff, as you can see. So we rely on our board and our ambassadors to help us out a lot with, putting our name out in the community, letting people know about what we do, what we have to offer. And I always tell people that, the Chamber staff is going to tell you how great the Chamber is all day, of course. But if you want to hear it from a member's perspective, these people are always a great resource to tell you what membership's all about, what you can get out of being a member of the Chamber. All right. And of course, Anthony, we've got him on as well today. So thank you for joining us. So our vision for both resources and economic development. So for resources, providing exemplary events, both educational, informational, formal, and informal networking. We'll talk about networking a bit more later on. As far as educational events, we do have some different sessions throughout the year that we try to keep members updated on, different resources where they can learn about whatever topics may be of interest to them. Just a couple we've had recently since we started using Zoom. is we did a session on how to use Zoom for beginners, which is now available on our YouTube page. And then we also, just Tuesday, Deanna, Sarah actually, who's on this event today, did a session for us on adapting your business during uncertain times. So as different topics come up throughout the year, we do make those available. I'll talk a little bit more about our Women in Business event. That was another informational event that we did recently. So to cultivate organizational resources. So we've got an experienced chamber staff, knowledgeable volunteers, chamber advocates, community partnerships, and different committees that help us organize some of these things. And to go with that, recruit, promote, and enhance business in the Clarkston area through community branding and promotion, community vision and alignment. These last couple items are especially important right now with some of the things going on. We've really been trying to focus on helping our members stay updated on what opportunities are available to them through grants and loans, the Paycheck Protection Program, unemployment information, trying to keep them, you know, as updated as possible so that they're aware of what opportunities are available to them and how that can help their business. Any questions so far? All good. I don't see anything else coming into the chat, so let's continue on. So networking events. This is usually the main reason that people tell us that they sign up for membership, is just to, you know, connect with other businesses in the Clarkston area, get to know them a little bit, and get people to know their business. So we hold networking events every month, morning, noon, and evening events. So different opportunities for people who may not be able to make it to one particular session. Those are our BOBs, or business over breakfast, luncheon mixers, and then business after hours. You can always save money by registering in advance, and also save money compared to future members versus current members. You are eligible for the Oakland Chamber Network. I'll talk about them in a bit. Our Young Professionals Network, which Kendall talked about, that she is in charge of. And then also being part of Clarkston Chamber Orientation. So this is for new, renewing, and prospective members. We often get people asking, am I allowed to attend if I'm not a member? Yes, absolutely. We want you to learn as much as you can about the chamber. And we also get people asking, you know, I've been a member for 10 years, but I just hired somebody new. So I'm not new anymore, but can they come? And yes, anybody can come to orientation. Anybody who wants to get refreshed on what benefits are available, what might be new to them, or if you've got some new staff who can attend as well. So the BOBs, the business over breakfast, there are 12 of these annually, once per month, generally the second Thursday of the month from 7:45 to 9 a.m. This is facilitated networking to kind of help you make the best connections possible. So we usually will take a look at who's coming a couple days prior, try to put them into particular groups where they might be a best fit, maybe somebody they haven't met before, and usually involve some sort of networking activity or question so that they can really get to know each other rather than just having to show up and we'll see who you end up meeting throughout the day. And we are currently rescheduling these based on some of the standards given with COVID-19 going on right now and how people can meet up with events. In the past, these were $10 each to attend. They're now included as part of your membership dues. So you can send one person from your team to each of these BOBs throughout the year. Chamber luncheon mixers, 8 annually, generally the third Thursday of each month from 11:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you guys know Clarkston, you know we have a lot of great restaurants in the area. Quite a variety, quite a selection. So for each of these, we choose a different restaurant. It's $25 to attend, and you get to have lunch there. You get to network. We seat you with somebody who's going to be a good fit for you to meet. And then we also have high-quality educational speakers at each of these. So it's not just about the networking, but it's about the speaking opportunity as well. I know our first one was back in January. We were at 15th Street Tavern, and we actually had Oakland County Treasurer Andy Meisner come to that one and give us kind of an update on what's going on with the county, some projects that he's working on. We will have these planned again later once things open up. But again, great opportunity to network and great opportunity to learn from some local business leaders about what's going on in the community. Our Young Professionals Network. So as Kendall talked about, we meet once per month, typically the fourth Tuesday, 9 a.m. at the Clarkston Library. And this is more of a casual networking setting. We say young professionals, but this question comes up a lot. Is there an age limit? And the answer is no. Anybody can attend. As we say, young at heart can attend as well. So anybody who's interested, we try to encourage it to be younger professionals. But this is more, like we said, a casual networking that people can get to know each other. We try to do some sort of facilitated networking activity, and then we usually get a speaker lined up at these as well. There is also a YPN committee that helps kind of facilitate some of the objections of our meetings and also the events that we do throughout the year. So some of the YPN events include the food truck rally, the murder mystery dinner, brewing for business, and I've got the screen covering up that last part for me a little bit, the road rally, thank you, which the road rally actually took place in, did we do that in January or February? January? Okay, thank you. I can read their lips now, so that works out. The Oakland Chamber Network. So I mentioned this a little bit earlier. The Oakland Chamber Network, or OCN, is a group of chambers in the area. There are 28 chambers in Oakland County. So if you're part of one of them, then you're part of the OCN. We will meet on a regular basis just to share ideas with each other. Our staffs, our executive directors typically, just to make sure everybody's got similar focuses, that they're working on the same things going forward, and also to plan out different networking events. So once per year, there's quarterly networking events for the OCN, but once per year, each particular region will meet up to plan an event. So our region includes us, Clarkston, Waterford, Orion, Pontiac, Rochester, Holly, and the Auburn Hills Chamber. So we'll typically pick a location within one of those regions to do a networking event, and anybody from any of those chambers is allowed to attend. So last year we did one in Lake Orion, and I think we had probably about 70 to 80 people show up at that. So you're meeting not just people from your usual Clarkston network, but also from these other networks of chambers as well. B2C events. So I would say one thing that sets us apart as a chamber is the amount of B2C events that we do throughout the year, business to consumer. A lot of community-focused activities. You can see there our YPN hosted food truck rally. We were originally shooting for mid-May on that. You might have seen some updates yesterday, and you'll see some more this week, that we are going to be changing that date now. We're looking at August 21st to host that. That'll be held at the Neiman's parking lot at the corner of Dixie Highway and White Lake. We usually get about 17 food trucks to come out to that. There's, you know, live music, several exhibitors. So just great time. If you've got kids, we usually have some activities for them, a bounce house and things like that. Concerts in the Park is a 6-week series that's been going on for over 40 years now. Like I said, 6 weeks, and we get a different act to play each week. We get ice cream to serve. We get a local nonprofit that serves concessions at each of those. So it's a great time. Several hundred people show up, and they're free to attend. So, you know, good for the community and for businesses who want to sponsor and get their name out there a bit. Taste of Clarkston is the largest event we do. Obviously, this past year, for those of you who are aware, we had some unfortunate weather, which hurt our attendance a bit. But on a good year, typically upwards of 15,000 people in attendance at Taste of Clarkston. We get about 28 restaurants participating, and so a lot of different restaurants to try. As I said, Clarkston is really known for their restaurants. So fantastic event. You know, probably about 30 exhibitors on Main Street as well. We get 4 different bands throughout the day. So just a fun time for the community. Holiday Market's been going on for a few years now. That takes place at Brady Lodge inside of Baycourt Park. That is a chance for people to do their shopping a little ahead of Christmas. It usually takes place the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Again, we get sponsors, we get exhibitors so that people can, you know, purchase things for their, like I said, do their Christmas shopping. In addition to that, there's a lot of activities for the kids. We get a Santa there. We get horse-drawn carriage rides. You know, there's crafts, so a lot of activities for the family. And then movies in the park. This will be only the second year that we've done that, but we try to switch up which parks we do throughout the year. Again, great sponsorship opportunity for businesses who are interested, but also a great fun activity for families in the area. And here's a quick video on Taste of Clarkston. Taste of Clarkston is an annual event that the Clarkston Chamber puts on in partnership with Independence Township, Parks, Recreation, and Seniors, and the City of the Village of Clarkston. It's a chance for us to showcase all the different restaurants that are in this area, as well as some local business exhibitors. Taste is important to the Clarkston community because we have such a wide variety of restaurants here. It's such a big part of our downtown and the surrounding area as well. And it's just really a great chance for people to come out with their families and friends and just see all the different options that they have available all in one day. You can find out more information on Taste of Clarkston at the Chamber website. It's clarkston.org. All right, so business to business events, another great opportunity for everybody to get involved. So the first one that usually takes place in the year is our Women in Business event. I usually ask for a show of hands, but I can't quite see everybody. I've just got myself and a couple others on the screen, but I know a few of you were certainly in attendance at that. This year was great. We held it at Oakhurst, had I think over 140 people registered. A lot of sponsors, a lot of exhibitors, and we had 3 wonderful speakers as well, just talking about their experience, kind of how they came up in their area of business. And that was recorded as well, so that should be available for everybody to view soon. Our Golf Classic has been going on as long as the Chamber existed. We are planning to hold that at Fountains Golf and Banquet Center this year. Keep an eye out for more information, sponsorships, and registration is available for that right now. We try to promote this as being a fun golf outing, so everybody asks, you know, I'm not really that good, can I still play? Of course. It's a, what do you call it? I can't think of the word right now. And I usually have Gina or Kendall to back me up here, but I've got them on mute. A scramble, thank you. So yes, you don't have to be the best golfer to play. We've got a lot of fun activities. I'll show you an event on that shortly. Our Chamber Choice Awards, also known as our annual meeting. This typically takes place in November, and it's just kind of a recap of all the events that we've done for the year. You know, we give out a few awards as well for our Volunteer of the Year, our Rising Star, our Young Professional of the Year, you know, and we also recognize some of our biggest sponsors throughout the year as well. YPN hosted Brewing for Business. So this is an event that we host with the Waterford Chamber of Commerce. It's typically held at Oakland Yard Athletics, and it's just more of a fun event for everybody to come out. You know, we get a few different breweries there. You get a chance to try some drinks, have some good food, and just network with some others in the area. Our Murder Mystery Dinner, another fun event that we do typically with the Clarkston Village Players. They put on a performance. If anybody has not been to a murder mystery performance before, it's very fun. So you get dinner with your ticket, and then you get to be part of this activity as well. Our road rally, typically we stop at 2 different restaurants in the area. So food is provided, drinks are provided, and we usually have some sort of activity like a scavenger hunt or a networking bingo that we do. So everybody and we try to put you in a group with people you maybe haven't met before, so everybody gets to know each other. And then the lunch and mixers, Bob's, and the business after hours that we talked about are also more business to business focused events. Here is a quick video on our Golf Classic.
So we have our 32nd annual Golf Classic. The theme this year is Luau at the Link, and we're at Fountains Golf Course. We have a little over 100 golfers. I really like seeing everybody just have a good time, and you know, even though it's a golf outing, you don't have to be good at golfing. I think it's more just about having a good time and being with other members, just having fun. If somebody is interested in golfing or sponsoring, they can get a hold of us at clarkston.org or email us or call the chamber office. And we have individual and foursome registrations available.
All right, so social media outlets. Facebook is probably the one we're most active on. If your business is on Facebook, make sure to like our page. We'll follow you guys as well. Especially right now over the last few weeks with the stay home, stay safe orders going on. We've been very active on social media trying to promote our members, what they have going on, how businesses can still support them during this time. We also post a lot of our upcoming events, event photos, live videos, and share member posts. We are on Twitter as well, on Instagram, Snapchat, and LinkedIn. We're not as active on Twitter and Snapchat, but if you are on Instagram and LinkedIn, make sure to follow us on that as well for any updates that we may have. So how does the chamber help you make money? Individual e-blasts. So I do mention the free chamber e-blast inclusion below as well. We typically do a weekly e-blast, a business e-blast, and then a community e-blast as well. So members can always be featured as part of that at no cost. The individual e-blasts are $50, and that is your message will be the only one featured. That'll go out to our entire membership list. We've got, I think, about 1,500, 1,600 or so contacts on that list. Those are half off right now during the stay home, stay safe orders, so only $25. If you're a nonprofit, we are doing those for free right now as well. 24/7 listing on the chamber website. I will show you guys our directory shortly here. Co-branding with high quality events. If you are a sponsor, you know, we do a lot of promotion for our sponsors on these events. Ribbon cuttings and open houses. I have a video on that here shortly, but if you are a new business to the area or maybe celebrating a business anniversary or anything like that, we will put on a ribbon cutting for you. Just let us, you know, contact Gina, let us know the dates and times that you're interested in, and we'll set everything up. We bring the ribbon, we bring the giant scissors, we reach out to some media contacts as well to get some attention to that. And then social media posts we talked about a little bit as well. Anything you need help promoting, let us know and we can assist you with that. So here's a video of one of our most recent ribbon cuttings.
We are a residential and also commercial water treatment company. We offer water treatment solutions for both well water and also city water supplies. Dealing with common issues such as hardness, iron are the most common elements, smelly water, also arsenics and leads nowadays that we hear quite often about, similar to like the Twin City water crisis. We kind of manage through those situations. We're originally from the Brighton area. We've had a lot of Western Oakland County customers driving out to our area, and we just wanted to offer something closer to the area and more convenient for everybody. Today we're having our chamber ribbon cutting ceremony, and just the turnout support that we've gotten from the community, we're very excited.
I like to show that one too because Beauchamp was really a great ribbon cutting because they're a member of several different chambers, and I know there was at least, I think, 3 other chambers there with us that day. Waterford, Heartland, and Lakes Area Chamber. And we will coordinate with the other chambers to, you know, make these as successful as possible. If you are a member of both, we'll usually do some sort of, you know, co-branded event to get as many people as possible there for you. So how does the chamber help you save money? Free meeting space during business hours. We do have a small office that if you need to use it to host a private meeting, we know we have a lot of home-based businesses. So if you ever want to meet at the chamber, just let us know dates and times and we'll see what we can work out for you. Office Depot discount program. There are a lot of different discount programs available through Office Depot, but I know we have one of the most valuable. Whether you're buying supplies, there's different discount on supplies versus, you know, getting printing done there. I will say I had one situation for the holiday market where we had some printer issues and I needed to go to Office Depot to print out flyers for that event. Using that discount card took our price from about $750 worth of printing down to $200 worth of printing. So that alone, even just that one print job can save you the cost of membership right there. And then we also do cooperative advertising if you are a sponsor or participant in some of these events with the Clarkston News and with Oakland Press as well. Also, Independence Television is a great resource for us. Any of the videos that you've seen here today are typically done by them. So if you have an event going on as well, usually they're looking for more content to film. So let us know and we can put you in touch with them for how you can get some more attention on those. So the estimated value of chamber membership, you've got listing on our website valued at $22.50, both categorical and alphabetical listing. So make sure you won't just be listed alphabetically, but also, you know, whatever industries you may touch on. So whether it's web development or credit unions, banking, whatever it may be, you want to make sure that your listing is up to date. and then ability to enhance your listing with photos, logos, different links, and different information that you can offer to our members. I will show you guys that shortly. Additional value, our printed directory. This was just recently mailed out, so listing in that directory as well. The Bob's now being included. We do have membership stickers available. Those are being sent out right now. Full color stickers that you can stick on your front window, your front door, whatever it may be, to identify you as being a Clarkston Chamber member. The office workshops that we do throughout the year, like we mentioned, we had the one yesterday on how to adapt your business during these uncertain times with Thrive. We do a lot of different workshops throughout the year, though, so always opportunities to educate yourself and get more up to date on business practices. And then the ribbon cuttings, grand openings, and open houses. Like I said, we provide all the materials. We do advertising and promotion for that. So a lot of different ways that we help your business in that regard. Additionally, our light bulb moment of the month. So each month we feature 3 different members: our light bulb moment, our nonprofit of the month, and our member of the month. Light bulb and nonprofit, they get featured on our TV right as you enter our building. So anybody who comes into our office will see your company there. They get mentioned in our weekly e-blast throughout the month. Social media recognition, we put their logo and a little description of their business on our homepage for that month. And then we also film Chamber Chatter with them for that month. So Chamber Chatter we film every month with Independence Television. It's just an overview of what events we have going on, some upcoming opportunities where people can get involved with us. But then we do an interview with both our light bulb moment of the month and our nonprofit. And then also our young professional network that we talked about. We value that at $250. So the monthly meetings that you can participate in, and then the after hours events as well. So our members' customer focus. As you can see, close to 70% of our members are within the space of business to consumer focus. B2B focus, about 20%, and then both equally B2B and B2C, about 12% of our membership. And then finally, we want to take a look at our member locations. So as you can see, 68% of our members are in the Clarkston area. By Clarkston area, we mean City of the Village of Clarkston, Independence Township, Springfield Township, Davisburg, and Andersonville. 9% in Waterford, 6% in the area of Grand Blanc, Holly, and Ortonville, 5% in the area of Auburn Hills, Orion, Pontiac, and Rochester, and then 11% in other areas. And this is their primary location, so there could be businesses based out of Troy, Detroit, Southfield that maybe somebody lives a little bit closer to Clarkston, so that's why they're involved with our chamber. But we're primarily Northern Oakland County companies that participate with us. All right, and before I wrap up this presentation, I'm going to show you guys a few things on our website. So this is our homepage, and I'm going to move this a little bit here. If you scroll down, one of the first things you'll notice is we do have this COVID-19 resources and updates. So as I talked about, we're trying to keep our members as updated as possible right now on what opportunities are available to them. So if you click that link, you will see here a list of small business administration loans, some links to that, how you can apply, the Paycheck Protection Program, a lot of other different loan and grant opportunities available. There is some information on unemployment, how individuals or companies, what they might need to know about that, and some links out to the Department of Labor website. Some other community needs, volunteerism and resources. So mycovidresponse.org is a website that's kind of been a catch-all for Northern Oakland County, what resources and volunteer opportunities are available, whether you are in need of it or you want to provide support. A list of Clarkston area restaurants open for drive-through, takeout, and delivery, because we still want to support our small businesses at this time. Remotely accessible events, whether this is chamber events or other members, they can post to this. We keep that calendar going all year, but we wanted to make a special section for events that are remotely accessible during this time. And then health information, so link out to the Oakland County Health Division website and the Center for Disease Control. So you can get some updates on, what are the best practices for that right now. And then also we include our contact information. So if you need to reach Gina, Kendall, or myself, that is all available for you. I do want to show you guys our job board as well. There's only one position posted right now, but we do want to encourage members to continue posting to this as positions become available. So you can see just parks right now, they've got their logo up and they're looking for a parks maintenance position. So if you click on it, they've got some more information there, how you can apply and everything. Next, finally, I want to get to our directory. So this is what I was referring to earlier, where you can see all the different categories that are available, and then there's subcategories within each of those. So, you know, under family, community, civic organizations, you've also got nonprofits. Under home and garden, you've got florists, home decor and design, home improvement. So a few different options. And when I talk about making sure your profile is up to date, I'm going to show you guys a couple examples because, you know, like Lowry's Landscape is this first one I'm going to show. We've got a few different members within this, this category listing, but you want to make sure your profile stands out. So you can see they've got their logo up top. They've got some links out to their LinkedIn, their Facebook pages, information on what hours they're open, directions, a quick about us, and then you can see they've got some images, you know, their portfolio of work. So you can really get a good feel for what this business does, what they're all about. And I mentioned some of the highlights up here too. So they can link out to their website for landscape tips, contact us, their services that they offer. One more I want to show you as well, Center CPA. So you can see Matt, he's got his logo up top as well. Again, links to his LinkedIn, his Facebook profiles, directions, a quick about us, list of his certifications. And then you can see he's got a picture of himself, his office, so you can get to know him a little bit. And then he's got his contact info down here, almost like a virtual business card. So really some great ways to connect, to make sure your profile is complete so that people really know what business it is that they're looking at. I'm going to stop the share though so I can return to everybody else here. And I'm going to unmute everybody as well. I didn't see any questions come up in the chat, but did anybody have any immediate questions right now? Since I've got everybody here, can I just go around the circle and have everybody introduce themselves? Sound good? We can get to know each other a bit. Anthony, I'm going to start with you.
Sure. Thanks, Sean. Great presentation. Great way to start off a virtual way of doing the new norm. Anthony Angel with IGD Solutions. I've been in business in the Clarkston area for nearly 21 years. Steve Heyer is the owner of the company, and we develop websites and create that digital handshake for businesses. And now more than ever, hopefully we can help to have some of that digital world shine on any of the businesses that might be looking for a new norm and ways of communicating with their clientele. So with that, I'll leave it up to the rest of y'all to tell me who you are and how you guys do what you do in your business.
And when I mentioned our Chamber Choice Awards and our Volunteer of the Year winner, that was Anthony this past year. So you'll see him at a lot of our events. Oh,
you're so kind. Thanks for the vote, Sean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Gina.
Now, can I go to you? Oh, I think I've got you on mute there. There we go.
Hi, absolutely. Thank you. Good morning again, everyone. My name is Nauk. I'm the Community Engagement Specialist for Vibe Credit Union. We are a nonprofit credit union in Michigan for over 84 years. Actually, we joined a partnership with Oakland County Credit Union, which is the location we have in Clarkston. And last January, we changed all of our names of all those branches to Vibe. And so we are one big happy family now, 16 branches, Michigan-based, over 84 years. And we're just happy to be a part of the Clarkston Chamber. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And again, like I mentioned, IGD and Vibe are both sponsors on this event, as you can see over my shoulder here. I forgot to mention Deanna as being one of our ambassadors. She's the newest one, so I did not have her pictured yet. I will make sure to coordinate that with you. But Deanna, did you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Sure. Hi, I'm Deanna. So I am with a company called Thrive. And we are a small business software solution for clients, as well as, do websites and online marketing in addition. But the software really is proving to be, a really important, valuable tool right now that people need to be able to do business remotely. So it's definitely glad to be able to offer it to local people and do some help for our customers.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Deanna.
Kelly, can I go to you next?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Thompson. Gosh, let's see. I have been a social worker for Clarkston Community Schools. Retiring in June, just officially turned in my paperwork. So super excited about that. And on the side, I've been a private practice therapist with a small group and have now branched out of my own to Fieldstone Counseling and Wellness Center. I am now occupying the beautiful Fieldstone house on Dixie Highway, right past Bordines there. So super excited to be here. It's got a great energy and super excited about all the great things that we're going to do. So I see clients obviously for mental health and behavioral needs virtually now, and then on an emergency basis, obviously as an essential worker, I'm still seeing some clients too. And then excited to really enhance our wellness program as well. We'll be having, I have a person that will be coming in and doing some yoga, kids yoga. We'll be doing a lot of workshops that I'm really, one big reason was to be a part of the chamber is just to get to know and meet people in all different areas, because I'm a big believer in kind of that wellness wheel, from finances to, you know, spiritual to physical to all of that. And so really want to incorporate that into my practice to just be able to really make a lot of community programming for people to come and, you know, learning workshops and all kinds of stuff like that. So being able to use people in the chamber and businesses that, you know, can come and help educate the community is something that I really want to collaborate with as well. So yeah, I'm excited. You know, I've been here, branched out on my own about a month and a half ago, so it's not the best timing as far as, you know, I had a good flow going, and obviously we've slowed down a little bit, but I'm sure after this is all over, I'll pick right back up, I hope. So yeah, looking forward to meeting all you guys, so thank you.
And we have a ribbon cutting scheduled for you in May, so everybody keep an eye out for that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you. Yeah, excited.
Thank you and congrats as well.
Thanks.
Patty?
Hi. Yes, hi. I'm Patty Dolan. I am an RN by background, but the last several years I have run a home-based business. Actually, a couple of them that I've combined. It's called Amazing Grace Christian Yoga. I'm a Christian yoga instructor, and I also have Amazing Grace Christian oils. So I'm actually a Young Living distributor or a leader with Young Living and essential oils and CBD education.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we have Rochelle.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys. I am a wedding and lifestyle photographer for mostly weddings, but also I do branding. So for business owners like yourself, headshots, family, maternity, newborns, you name it. I also teach people, I'm an educator, I teach people how to use their DSLR cameras. So it's very helpful if you're well, if you just like to take photos as a hobby, or if you would want to learn the skills to take pictures for your business rather than hiring someone every month or so to update your social media content, I give you the tools to learn how to do that. And then last but not least, I just launched a digital product to expand into Lightroom presets. So what these are basically like filters. They're one-click touch edits on your Lightroom mobile app that you can take photos that you've taken on your phone and make them look gorgeous to have a cohesive social media feed. So thank you guys. I'm so excited to be working with all of you and meet you in person someday soon, hopefully.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you all for joining us today. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to myself, Gina, or Kendall. We will have virtual happy hour tomorrow. Let us know if you want to participate in that. It'll be at 4 o'clock. I think we had about 12 people on it last week.
I think so, yeah.
They were all drunk too. I want you to know, Sean. I mean, the girls in the office, I couldn't believe how much they were drinking.
I had to leave for like.
It happens.
It was, I never thought people know what I was drinking, Anthony.
Yeah, you don't really know what was in that cup.
I felt kind of out of place. I went downstairs to grab my fifth of vodka, only to realize that I was shortchanging myself because I was down to the end, and I thought, man, that was not a good psych set.
We introduced everybody, and Anthony pulls out a full bottle.
Of course.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
I was just going to say it was. I don't say this as a cliche, but it is interesting that this was a very successful meeting. It was great to meet some of the new folks that are part of the group, and more importantly, we're going to pull out of this, right? We're going to get to the end of the tunnel, and we're going to figure out that we learned some new things and how we can get more done with less time. Is that an oxymoron? We have all kinds of time. But anyway, I'm just excited that you put this on, Sean, and thanks for allowing us to be a part of the sponsorship. Thanks to the girls for coming to visit with Steve and I to make that happen. And I guess it couldn't have been more of a timely thing to have happened, right? I mean, from a digital perspective, as a digital person, I think Deanna can appreciate this as well, that we're kind of all in this together. Although we may cross paths in our services and stuff, we all have a little something to offer, and that's each other. And so I would just, without getting sappy about it, I would just like to have all this kind of stay intact as we move forward and look for opportunities to serve one another, as we always have. I don't think much has changed other than the way that, like I said, I'm a feely, touchy kind of a person. So it's a little bit of a withdrawal for me, to say the least. So, but anyway, that's my little rah-rah for the morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Before we part ways,
Yeah.
would anyone object to me snapping a picture of all of us so we could put it on our social media?
Absolutely.
And tag
Please
it
do.
to her? Is that okay? All right, everybody get ready?
All right.
Oh, Patty, nice profile picture. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a quick snap of my screen. Everybody smile.
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
I also need one for our social media.
Oh,
I just can't remember how to do it on my computer. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that was not it. What do I do it? Oh, I think it's this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, got it.
I would do it
Awesome.
too, but
Thank
my
you,
my
everyone.
logos and text are all flipped. So
Oh,
yeah, I can't quite get
it's all
it.
good.
All right. Thank you guys again for joining us. This first virtual one that we did. Hope you all appreciated it. If there's any details you missed, I'm going to stop this recording soon and we'll have it up on our website in the next couple days. All right. Thank you
Okay,
guys.
thank
Have a great
you.
week.
Thank
Stay safe.
you.
Bye.
Stay well.